Michael?
Hi.
Well, let's see. All right.
We have extra hot dogs if you want it.
Yeah, I'd love to have one. So, Alejandra, tell me, how are you doing with being free of panic attacks? Are you completely free of them now? How's that going?
Well, not really quite yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah?
Last night, I had one panic attack around, I wake up around 3 in the morning, and I realized I'm going to take magnesium, and then I try to relax and remove my panic, and I fall asleep.
Nice. You took magnesium and removed it from your bodies and it felt sick.
Yeah, and I fell asleep.
Yes.
So, it was great.
That's good. So you have a system.
Before I started, I had a little panic attack. I don't know why.
Just now?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Eat too much sugar.
Yeah.
One day.
Did you say you ate too much sugar?
Or
I took apple.
Now, Barb, can you understand what you said?
no, I didn't hear what you said.
Much noisy, yeah. Just eat a fruit, and there was much sugar in it.
Sugar in the fruit. She ate fruit. Was sugar in the fruit. Yeah, that probably created like a spike.
Do you find the panic attacks respond to the magnesium, that helps?
I think so, yes.
So you've had a magnesium deficiency, which, by the way, when people have a magnesium deficiency, they tend to put on weight and not be able to take it off.
Really?
Yes, Magnesium helps people lose weight.
Cool. That's good. And I'm going to take this whole book.
Take the whole bottle.
I think if you take the whole bottle, you'll sleep for a very long time.
I'm taking fish off. Because the doctor said, I asked the doctor, he said to me, you can take fish oil. Because it's, my doctor, some people is kind of the person who really recommend natural stuff. Some doctors don't do that. So this guy is very good actually. He said, you can do whatever you want as long as you feel quite good.
Very nice.
I'm sorry, if I start taking magnesium, I said, I can feel my body different.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting because they always recommend people take calcium, and calcium, when people have high calcium, it's almost impossible for them to ever take weight off.
Okay.
See, magnesium and calcium are opposing nutrients. Like they work together and help each other, and they also are antagonistic, like one lowers the other.
Okay.
So with high calcium, people tend to have lower magnesium and so forth. Calcium and magnesium brings down calcium.
Great.
Yeah.
I really need to lose me. I want to.
And see, isn't it when you're high calcium, aren't you more sensitive to anxiety and?
Yes.
That's
Calcium,
almost like having a shell around you, like an eggshell.
Yes, calcium makes people enervated. They get very, very reactive and jumpy and.
Sensitive, yeah.
Yeah, that's sensitive. They become sensitive. You have to have enough of these things, but when you start getting too much, that's what calcium looks like. And the symptom, by the way, of too much magnesium, if you take too much magnesium, you get diarrhea.
It's not bad.
Oh, really? That's okay.
That's the worst symptom. That's not too bad.
That's the main symptom, and it can be bad if you get really too much, you know, because you can die from diarrhea. But anyway, you know, but just so you know.
Stick water to the day.
Yeah, you can legit.
But I was saying the other day.
That's a line in here. In a bottle.
Barb, don't have. Wait, stop, Alejandra. Barb, you can't have a third party talking.
Okay, sorry.
Because we need to really respect what Alejandra is saying and be here for her.
Well, let me hear what you.
Right now, so
Start
don't divide yourself between her and somebody else.
Okay,
really focus on her.
I was saying the other day to Baba, because my panic attack, that's so strange, the way I think. Because normally people get very hard palpitation, and I don't. And the thing I have is I'm very paranoid.
Paranoid.
Yeah.
You get paranoid thoughts, or?
For anything. There's been so many things, so many people speak. So I start getting paranoid. So maybe that's my exhaustion panic attack more. Because we don't have heart rate.
Test if that would be alleviated by the magnesium, if that's part of the high calcium. Paranoia. Does it go down when you take magnesium? Does it reduce the paranoia?
Well, I think they relax me a lot because like that night, I was awake so without anxiety so bad and all the pain I couldn't do while I was cleaning my body.
Huh. Why you think? See, I think you're getting good at this. I think it's getting the hang of this handling yourself.
And I didn't remove my pain in my shoulder and yeah.
Nice.
We know it's interesting that you mentioned what might cause paranoia, because obviously a mineral imbalance could amplify it, but the paranoia has multiple causes, many causes, and I think what you should do now is look through the web college, Barb.
Okay.
Barb, stay with us, Barb.
I am. I'm going to the web college.
Okay, and Alejandra, go into the web college, and I want Alejandra, this is what you're going to do with Alejandra tonight. I want you to test with her for causes of paranoia, panic attacks, okay? So I'm going to leave this to you now and just go for it.
Okay, so Alejandra, go to the hub. Can you go to the hub right now while you're on Skype?
The weather is here so crazy.
It is?
It was cold and it's really hot.
I know, it's kind of... Okay, you there? Okay, now go down the skills. Let's start from the back. Let's go backwards. Start at skill 12 and go back up and see if you can get a yes on one of those as to where to look for this cause of paranoia. Which one did you get? Go to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Okay. I have to test on the numbers.
Yeah, test on the numbers for now. And then I'll go in and get a lesson. Just ask where can I find one of the causes of my paranoia?
Well, you always want to get the most important the currently most important would be a good way to ask.
Currently most important, okay. So you say, is it in 12, is it in 11, is it in 10? Like that.
No, I don't have anything, no.
Which one do you want me to ask? Want me to ask you and then you can test each number?
Yeah, maybe that would be better because I lost my finger.
Okay, I'll jump around. First of all, connect with your ability to cure things. So lie and to know things. Okay, it's the currently most important thing in skill 5. Skill 4. Skill 7.
No.
11.
No.
9.
No.
Is it in 3?
No.
12?
No.
4?
No. I lost my single cell.
Okay. Let's see if we can get. Okay, I kind of lost mine too. Okay.
With energy.
Let's see if you can reconnect right now. I know suddenly I felt that too. Okay, ask if is there something on this page, which is the thing we're looking for on this page.
No.
Test this question. Have I cured anything since I started on this call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving too fast.
Now test, do I need to do something from the web college tonight?
No.
Do I have anything that I need to cure?
Yes.
Okay. Are there some traumas from past lives affecting me now?
No.
Have I been hiding something?
No.
Okay. Barb, do you have any ideas?
I
I think I'm being attacked by demons. My God, yes.
demons are back. Yeah, I got something around trauma. I went to that lesson too. Demons, attack maybe. Are you getting attacked
That's so
by?
useful.
Are you getting attacked by people?
Yeah, that's the block all my signals.
By entities or organizations or people that you know, people who have crossed over? What kind of interference are you getting?
Barb,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something. You've been testing these things for her, right?
With her, just tonight, me?
Yeah, just before when we were testing.
The only difference I got was I got yes on the past life trauma.
So you didn't get yes on any of the skills you asked her about?
Oh, I got yes on 4, skill 4 and skill 7.
So you got yes on skill 4 and skill 7. And she gets yes on demon and or attack.
Mm-hmm. I got a yes on that too.
Okay, so actually ask her about things that might be attacking her, but ask one at a time instead of like throwing a whole bunch of things in. Just ask name one thing at a time and see what she gets.
Okay, so are you under attack right now?
Yeah.
Are you being interfered with?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the interference coming from people that you know, living people that you know?
Yes.
Okay. Is it more than one?
Yes.
Okay. Is it over 3?
Yes.
Okay, so over 3 people. So ask, can we remove the effects of the
Well, let's try and find out, approximately how many. Is it over 10?
Okay, is it over 10 people? Oh yeah, this is true. Okay. Yeah. Seven people. Okay.
Okay, now, so one thing I want
You're a famous internet personality now. Who knows?
Why don't you like to leave?
Well, Barb,
Yeah.
this is why she couldn't test the hub, because she's being interfered with.
Yeah, exactly. Your testing's been interfered with.
So
that'll affect your
so
signal.
what you should be training her to do tonight is to find who is attacking her, and basically she needs to link her gravitational and spiral bodies with those people, and then the attack will stop. They won't be able to attack her if she does that.
Nice. That's a good way of doing it. Okay, so
I need to record these.
yeah, we're recording it. You'll be able to check it again. Okay, so let's get some names of some of these people, or just generally who they are. Maybe you want to test people that you know. Otherwise, I'll throw out some suggestions. Anybody in your family, in your immediate family, in your house there?
No?
Anybody here on this call? Is it me or Byron? Michael? Michael's pointing at himself. Is it Michael?
Yes.
At least he's honest. Okay, so connect with Michael's gravitational body and merge with him to diffuse the attack and get back to the love. Connect with Michael. That'll go good. That's one down.
That's not my fault. No. So just kidding.
What? Okay.
Nobody from there.
Okay. Okay, anybody, is it somebody that you know, is it anybody else in Chile? An old friend, any old friends? Oops.
Yep.
Relatives?
People from Australia.
From Australia? Anybody, any of your exes, like an ex-boyfriend or those kind of people?
Not very strong signal, but
Okay, well, yeah, just connect with that person now. Connect your gravitational body with theirs. And,
By the way, a really good way to do this is to simply look at who pops into her head and have her test those people.
yeah, do you know who it is? You mentioned something today about somebody in Australia. You have no idea.
People from here, I have no idea. If I wish to know.
How many? Let's try to get a number of how many of the people are there in your area.
Can demons people from past lives?
Yeah. People from past life, can those be attacked? Yeah. People who've crossed over, yes. Maybe that's why we were asking about past life before. Do you test that the interference is coming from a person or a situation from a past life? Right. So is it, ask if we can get more information about let's see, is it a male or a female person? Let's do it one by one.
Yes.
Male? It's a male person? Just each one, male or female?
Female.
Female. Okay, somebody from past life, female. Okay, is it,
It's no relative, nothing.
not a relative? Was it over a thousand years ago? How long ago?
Yes.
Okay. Over 1,000 years, over 2,000?
Over 1,000.
So between around 1,000?
Let's
Okay.
ask this question. Is the
No,
person,
not really.
ask this question, has this person been attacking me for the last 1,000 years or so?
There you go. Did you hear that question?
No, sorry. What?
Ask, has the person that you're accessing right now, has this person been interfering with you for over 1,000 years?
Yes.
That's cool. Maybe you found a source of your panic. Okay, so now how do we clear this? Is there more we need to know about this person or your relationship in order to end the attack?
Yes.
Okay. Was it?
Barb,
Yeah.
ask about betrayal.
Betrayal. Okay. What did this person? Did this person betray you?
Yes.
Did you betray them?
Yes.
You both did. Okay. So how do we close the betrayal? Was there a traumatic death? Like, did they kill you or did you kill them? Test those questions.
No.
Just betrayed, some kind of betrayal. Okay. Ask, can we just forgive the person? Would that do it? And test would be, if you forgive the person, would that end the attack?
Yes.
Would help. Okay, would it be good okay, so forgive this person who you knew about 1,000 years ago and who betrayed you. Now attract forgiveness in all your bodies from that person.
Okay.
Okay, and then forgive yourself for whatever role you played. Okay. How do you feel now? You feel any different? A little freer? Okay. Ask if there's anything else we need to know about this.
Well, I want to know, there's something that I want you to test.
Okay.
Have you, have I been encountering that person from life to life, intermittently?
Have you been encountering that person in a different, being from life to life?
No.
Ask if you know, is that person, do you know that person now? Is it anybody that you know now? Is it coming through someone you know now?
Yes.
Okay.
Who pops into your head?
I really don't. Lost.
Look at the people in your life. Would it be somebody, you said somebody in Australia? Somebody in Australia? Is it Mario? Is it, like, does it, who did that person come through?
Not name, please.
Okay, you can give your names. You can go through the names.
No,
Like,
actually, I have no idea. In fact, that person is gonna be forever in here. 'Cause, no, I don't know.
okay. So you tested the person is someone that you know now. It has the soul has been attacking you from life to life.
Yeah.
Not every life, but this lifetime, and you actually know the person this lifetime.
No, there was a woman, I think.
It was a
The
woman.
I did, but yeah. What?
So is she coming through? Is she coming through a woman that you know now?
I don't know.
And you can't get
It's
it.
not. So sometimes I go, I don't know if I say before in the video, a long time ago, my mom said to me, someone, after when I came back from Chile, first I with my panic attack, and then my mom said to me, someone was really bad to you. And she, she said this kind of, I don't believe them sort of things, and
She said somebody's been being bad to you?
yeah, someone did something bad to me, like a witchcraft, I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Something like that.
What?
And I don't know, it's just like I'm still, I don't believe in that sort of thing, but now I'm starting to believe in everything.
Right.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know why.
Well, test if anybody has done any, has any kind of a spell or on you.
Yeah, we talk about this before on
Yeah. You can
the
remove.
video.
Yeah, you can remove these things. Pacts,
Yeah.
negative agreements. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
It's all right. I feel very relaxed and very calm.
Do you feel immune to the effects of this person or this entity that you have a betrayal with from 1,000 years ago?
Very good energy, very strong for now.
Okay.
I don't know after, but I just want to keep like that. So I want to keep with good energy, I want to keep strong.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was a very strong person with very strong personality. I think I lost my strength and personality many years ago. Let's hide it somewhere.
You lost your confidence? Lost your confidence?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I got it back now. Actually, I feel much confident than before.
Uh-huh.
Still, I need something much control outside. But it's all right. And it's long when I feel, relaxing, maybe for one day, like I was awake. It's like I was staying in Wonderland.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that you're really good. I'm just trying, what I want to do is eliminate any place you're vulnerable to be taken off balance again. So you tested there were about 7 people.
Wait. There's something I want to give some perspective. We have a lot of lessons in the web college about removing pacts and negative agreements and betrayals and all these things that you're working on here. And you can see that the point of this attack that you were under was to keep you out of the web college. Like you just couldn't test for anything on the hub.
It's interesting. They don't want you to be.
Yeah,
And
because...
that's funny. I saw the same thing before because it took me so long to get into your website. It was I couldn't even. There was maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, there was even technical problems.
That's right.
Yeah, she has people interfering with her.
Yeah.
Being low.
What is that noise?
It's like the car going by.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, but the reason I'm mentioning this is that I now understand why so many people sign up for the web college, and when I talk to them weeks or months later, they tell me they never actually used it. Even though they're doing Immunix, they're happy to be donating, you know, they feel good about what they've gotten, but they never did the lessons in the web college. And now I know why, because and see, everybody, almost virtually everybody has this attack. And the point of the attack is to keep people out of the web college.
I know.
So the antidote for this, you know how you know, like Alejandra, you were testing that, you know, there was nothing on the hub that you needed. And the thing to do is actually just pick one of the sections of the hub, and, you know, whatever seems to appeal to you at the moment, go into there and actually try to test through the lessons, because sometimes the more specific you get, the harder it is for attack to work on you. You know, like when something is like jumping out like an obvious thing that you need to do, it can be very hard for, you know, demonic attack is basically a very weak kind of attack. It's just that the people who get stopped by it are weaker than the demonic attack. But if you just do something that's a little stronger, then you override it, and then you can find something. And actually, if you don't get anything there, you could actually just go into one of the lessons and test through the lesson. Or test down the things that you printed out when you started, like the list of immune dysfunctions or the list of functions. Because I have never seen anybody test through there without getting something. So that is my thought about this. I don't know how we should be proceeding right now, but I just wanted to say this because I think this is the key to a lot of things that we've been stymied by. So you guys should decide how you want to go on.
Well, I think a good thing for you and I to do, it doesn't have to be now, but we ought to, and I could help you with this as a buddy, is go into these skills more often and actually do a lesson, because I got a big yes when he was saying it's like, you know, you'll have interference to do something like getting to the gym, but once you get into the gym, getting on one of the machines isn't as hard. So same with the web college. You might have a lot of people that are threatened.
Many times I go to the website and I could not stay alone, so
yeah, I know.
I want to do something. And then I start reading whatever I did. That's not and sometimes you can even open the website to come.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that there are people that are threatened by you getting well and getting clear, so they may consciously or unconsciously be interfering with you. And some of it's more intentional than others. Would you like to do one lesson now, or? Yeah. Okay. So I'll do it this way. I'll run my finger over the site, over the hub, and you just tell me where to stop, and then that's where I will go in. All right. So hold on a second. Let me go back. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going right now. You just tell me where to stop.
No.
Okay. 3 spiritual diseases, skill 9. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the lessons. And, okay, test this. Is it in section 1, section 2, or section 3? Two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's deformity. Okay, so I'll run my finger through this and you tell me where to stop. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, we stop. You got it. Scarring. So scarring is a pathology that interferes with healing and can be physically disabling. It's an immune dysfunction that's covered in that skill. So I'm going to go there. The other thing I got right there was first I'm going to go to causes of deformity. Okay, so you tested yes. If deformity is an immune dysfunction, so it's something you can remove just by saying I'm now removing all immune dysfunctions. And a cause of deformity, test on are impairments.
Sorry?
Do you have any impairments? These are kind of like blind spots. This is probably, you're always good at testing down the hub. These are like blind spots about your own deformities, things you can't do, or areas where you've been chronically under functioning. Okay. Do you have any negative beingness?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so remove negative beingness from your gravitational body right now. Remove any tendency towards negative beingness. Negative beingness can be kind of like a repetitive behavior or an addiction or a chronic pattern.
Okay.
Do you have any agreements, like agreements with negative entities?
No.
Okay, because I think you might have just cleared that when you cleared negative beingness, because I tested before that you had some kind of a, like when you talked about that incident when you went back to Chile and then came back and your mother noticed that something had changed or she tested that somebody did something. That was some sort of an agreement. Do you have any DNA or RNA dysfunction?
No.
Okay, well, let's do this just since I got this one. Let's alter the DNA, go into your spiral body and take your spiral body to full function. Alter your DNA and RNA, just adjust the codes to be aligned with your highest good. So I'm taking my spiral body to full function. Altering the DNA and RNA for my highest good. Okay, align your spiral body with your mission.
Okay.
Okay, great. Test, do I have any inheritance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read this to you.
By the way, that would be inheritances.
Inheritances, okay. Inheritances are received from your parents in this lifetime. It can be a function.
Many.
Yeah, it can come through like your conception, like when you're still in your mother's womb. It can sometimes happen hours after you're conceived, and sometimes just after the days you're conceived. We're not talking about like inheriting money. These are just inheritances like other kinds. Tess, how many do you have? Do you have over 3? This is a nice picture. Cute. Over 10, over 3.
Over 3.
Over 3. Tess, just get a yes or no on this question. Do I have any non-occurrences regarding this issue? Non-occurrences. It's called it's non-occurrences, like things that didn't happen. Non-occurrences. This could, you got a yes?
No.
Good, okay. Have you ever done a whole life clearing? Have I ever done that with you? That's something we could do. Okay. So let's just do this real quick, and then we'll come back and do a whole life clearing sometime. Just reach out, give yourself all the things you're supposed to have inherited, the positive things. Just give them to yourself right now. Like attract and install all the things you're supposed to have inherited through your parents, and remove the things that, well, do that first. The things that you need to acknowledge and things that you need to activate yourself.
While she's doing that, Barb, I just wanted to mention that a whole life clearing, when done properly, can take 12 or 15 hours.
I know. So I took a week with mine, I think.
Well, you don't generally do it all at once. Like, you don't sit for 15 hours and do a whole life clearing.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think that's something we could do together. Just, chip away at it a couple hours at a time sometime. Or go away to a desert island like we used to. Okay, so Alejandra, I know these are new terms, but did you pull in any inheritances that you were supposed to have?
Sorry, thank you.
Were you able to attract the inheritances that you're supposed to have? These are things you were supposed to have gotten from your parents and maybe didn't. Could be a skill or a reflex or a.
Yeah.
Okay. And remove anything that you were not supposed to have gotten, or things that don't serve you. Remove any inheritances that are not useful to you now.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
You.
I know you're doing. I just noted. Do you feel any lighter or feel any better?
Whoops. I have to prepare now.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, there's only 2 more left in this deformity area. Do you have any addictions that we have to? Just been. And there's some addictions can be things like being, unusual things like danger, safety, learning, being addictions to certain people.
I know.
Well, let's just remove all addictions right now. At least remove it, make yourself more sensitive to not engaging.
Okay.
Great. Sometimes we can be addicted to a certain dimension. Okay, one more thing. Consumption. Ask if if any of your bodies have been affected by consumption. It's rare, but it's not impossible. It's like when a microbe has actually consumed or harmed part of one of your bodies and has deformed it.
No.
Okay, good. So again, let's take all your bodies to full function. Integrate all these changes.
Okay.
Okay. Have you done enough immunics for today to create a critical mass of change for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate you doing this. I know this is actually kind of thick and dense and dark stuff, but I think, as usual, you're a good trooper and you made it through.
Thank you.
You should definitely do some. You should definitely do some accelerating.
Let's do a little accelerator. Notice how. Tell me any way you notice that you're different, or anything that might come easier to you now than before we work together tonight.
I want to go out.
Oh, that's a good one. You have more urge to go outside. Nice. That's a good one.
I think with that, I don't think we can go out.
Some people.
Yes, I feel very relaxed and very with energy. So this was kind of a little bit, I didn't sleep well last night. So, and I wake up a little, like, headache. Because now I remove my headache just like that.
Really? Nice.
Every time.
Okay.
So, and wow, like heaven. I don't know how to, but it's good.
That's good. Most people don't realize that you're not a person that has easily gone out. So for you, having that urge to go out is
Why not? No
sure.
way. I'm always in my space, in my little room.
Okay.
Now I feel like go out.
Okay, test this. Is there anything else, any other response or behavior that might be easier to you now than before you clear these things? Anything that you can think of? Any discoveries that you made that that you can apply to other areas of your life?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what comes to mind.
Coming from my mind from my past life and trying to forgive whatever happened.
Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you. Good.
Pushing the past people now to forget people, to understand more.
Good. That's good homework too.
It's very hard for me to forgive people. They hurt me a lot. And that is actually making worse for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
So in the past, you've had a hard time forgiving people, and now it feels like it'll come easy. Oh, good. Very good. That's good homework to scan people in your life, this lifetime and past lives, and forgive whatever happened. Get as much information as you can. Forgive. Okay. Very good. That's a really good one. Let's see. Is there... Sorry, my computer's slow. Is there any progress that you've made? Like, just pause for a minute and look at your progress just over the last week or two, for example. Since we made our last movie, have you noticed any gains? Any changes that you've made that are positive?
Right away.
Yes, right away. So have I. I mean, I know you pretty well, and I talk to you pretty often. But can you say more about those?
Sorry.
Can you say anything more about the changes that you noticed?
Well,
Anything
I
that's going
feel
on?
so, like part of my life is coming back to me again. Then my life is, I lost my part of my life long time ago, but I mean back to me.
You retreat? Wow.
Yeah, and I'm learning to actually look more myself than I used to be before, and actually to trust in people more.
You're trusting people more?
Yes, because before I was kind of very
Distrustful.
anxious. Like every little conversation that made me really sick, or
Right.
any. I'm
Right.
still getting news because no way I can't watch news, but it's and yeah, and trying actually to wake up in the morning and feel relaxed and happy no matter what.
Nice. Congratulations. Are there any?
More and feel very relaxed. Even when I have my time, well, sometimes I cry because I have to cry, but it's just like
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah. It's been great to watch you change. Are there any new behaviors that you've constructed for yourself, like any changes in your lifestyle or things that you're doing for yourself that you didn't do before?
I don't know actually because, like I said, normally I always was a relaxed person, so the only thing I can say is just my health is getting better and better every single day.
Have you made any changes in the way you sleep or eat or exercise or what your routine is?
Well, exercise I do actually, yeah, but not every single day. I'm still waiting for my dogs to get sick. And
That's your exercise partner.
yeah, I've been
Okay.
the dog.
Cool.
It'll be fun.
Are there any old behaviors that you dropped or things that well, one of them, what you said was distrust. Anything that's...
I'm still actually to go out, so I'm still, working on that. Going out, with friends, and I'm still kind of a little bit scared to have that panic attack. So that's the way I'm calling a trigger straight away. I need to work with the situation.
Did you test whether you can use the Phoenix to just remove fear? Like, let's remove that fear right now. The fear of going out, the fear of...
Every time if I go out, I remove my fears. Every time. Every single day. Even every single day and night, I remove my fears.
Okay.
I like that. To feel more relaxed.
Okay. One thing we didn't go to last time was, actually we interrupted now, today was, is there anything that could get in your way of keeping, your progress? Like anything that could cause you to go backwards, or anything that you could, that might reinfect you or push you back, that you could look at now and prepare for or protect you against?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't do this last time. Do you know anything? Can you channel any of what those are? And then come up with a plan to handle it. Like how about this attack or this interference that you get from people? Are some of the people that interfere with you or attack you just random people from the internet, or people that see you?
I don't know. I have no idea because.
Well, you can test.
There are people they can attack you even with jealousy.
I know, exactly.
What actually, and I know many people actually, I don't know, I know many people that are very jealous.
Okay, so let's maybe ask if it would be good to put up a few shields. Ask if it would be good to put up a few shields to protect yourself around jealousy, other people's jealousy, other people's envy, just to protect yourself as you move forward. Protection, the right kind of protection, where you're still letting love in, but not the interference.
Okay.
Okay, great. When you test, do you test that people actually really want you to get well? Because I always get a yes on that for you. That even the people who are attacking you actually, they want you to get well, or if the attack is kind of, it's their own sickness, you know, the jealousy, it's their own dysfunction. So, okay, so just be aware, like you said, that some people are just threatened by you moving forward, by you changing.
Normally, when I have panic, it's just like when I used to have panic. Okay, I have to remember that. I say it's like I'm being attacked by demons. Every single time I say yes, I'm being attacked by demons.
Right. But now, do you have more skill to handle, even if you get a yes on that question, like to do handle these so-called demons? Because some demons are very, like Byard was saying, they're really not very powerful. They're just annoying. And when you're on a bigger path, a higher path, like when you're actually on your mission to be healthy and loving and assist others, you basically disappear the demons. They can't exist in that kind of environment anymore.
Actually, what I was trying to say is that no demons are powerful because they're first dimensional and you're on a much higher dimension. So, you know, it's like an ant attacking an elephant. However, if the ant bites the elephant in the wrong place, a demon can like attack your pancreas, and if you're helpless against the attack, you end up with pancreatic cancer and it kills you. So demons kill people, but it's only because the people can't defend themselves. They have no idea what's going on. And once they know and they can access the truth about what's happening, they can diffuse the attack. And the demons can't, the demons just don't have the power to stop you from doing that. So.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say too.
Knowledge is power.
You have more knowledge now.
We have a little application of skill 1 called knowingness is power. It's actually knowingness.
Yeah.
It's what you know, and you know it by having direct access to it and feeling when you discover it and the bad things disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You did good there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this video. Really good.
You're doing great. Well, I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you keep it up. Keep it every day.
I'm fine. I'm doing.
You're a good person, a good friend. I want you to be happy. Okay.
There's a lot of problems. Be happy.
Stay strong, girl. Stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong.
Yeah.
The right way. Okay, well.
You know, I must say that it's a real pleasure to witness this. Makes me happy to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're always happy.
Yeah, it's true. You know, well, I witness a lot of this in a lot of people every day. So you're right. It keeps me happy. That's right. I am always happy, basically.
Very good.
The secret of my strength is helping other people.
Actually, that's very nice.
You know what Meher Baba said? Meher Baba said, real happiness lies in making others happy. So that the $64 question is like, how do you make other people happy, you know, if they're not? What do you do, you know? And I found something to do that makes people happy.
Yeah. And actually, that's a very hard job to make people happy.
Yes.
That's a very hard job.
Well, you know, the trick that I've learned is to, like, induce them to make themselves happy and watch them do it.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
And then I give myself all the credit.
That's good. That's nice. Wow, that's a very great job.
Well, I'm grateful to you, and thank you both. It's really been great being with you, and I'll be seeing you soon.
I'll call you later. I'll call you back. Thanks. Bye-bye.